because I didn't expect to do this video today, this stream at all. I'm not even here to stream gameplay. I'm here to make something known, and like, I'm not usually someone to get political on here, but you know what, so if you don't like it, leave now, or, I mean, I don't like bringing politics stuff, it's not why you came here to watch, but this pissed me off, to say the least. So if you're watching this on YouTube after I post it there, or you don't want to hear any political stuff now, it's your time to get out. This is your disclaimer. Anyway, so I came home today from work, wanted to play a game that I put a lot of time into, actually. I mean, if we check it out, we can go, I mean, just to show you how much time I put into this, we can go to carts, and I unlocked the championship cart last time. I know last time I played wasn't that good, but I got a lot better last time I played on stream. But regardless of that, that's not the point, because I don't think I'll be streaming this game ever again. I don't know if I'll be playing it ever again, to be honest. So I heard that they were going to do this, but I really hoped with some of the backlash from YouTubers and streamers and everything else that they wouldn't actually go through with it, Activision. I mean, I know Activision's done shit in the past, but this is special. So this game comes out, and it has, to me, a pretty moderate system of, you play the game for a while, you get these Wampa coins, and you're able to buy stuff from the shop, and you know, that's fine. You have to grind a little bit, but I wouldn't really call it a grind. It's more fun to do, and you get it, but there's no, like, pay-to-win thing. You know, that wasn't in there. There was no microtransactions, and, like, here's the thing. I pride myself as a libertarian, I'll be honest with you, I do, and the thing is, like, obviously, like, businesses, they can do, you know, they can decide what they want, everything, but I think this is shady business practice, and I will still call it out even though I'm a libertarian, because I think that it's bad for the consumer. I really do. And here's the thing. If they would have had the microtransactions in the game from the very beginning, like, look at this, they're right here. You can go to PlayStation Store. I mean, I haven't even checked how much they are yet. Well, let's see. Let's just see how much they want for everything here. While we're doing it. So, you know, you get $9.99 for 1,000 Wampa coins, like 11,000, whatever. But even still, it's not the point. Regardless of the cash and money, it's not even the point. The point here is that they came out with the game. They didn't have microtransactions in it. Waited for all the fucking reviews to come out to be positive, to put these things in. They know people don't like, right? They know people don't like them. How shady a business price. It's like they lied to us. It's like they completely lied to us when they remade a 20-year-old game. You know, they remade it, and, you know, it was great. And they changed some things, and they changed some things for good. You know, and honestly, like, it was a lot of fun, and the game's a lot of fun. The game's great. I mean, I can't, but this is shady business practice. I mean, they are now going to add microtransactions. That way, now it's like anything you earned in the game that you went and you played and you grinded and you got, you know, you got the things you wanted, you got the skins, you got the carts, whatever. Now when you have them, what does it mean anymore? Because people can just go and buy them, and that's not even the bigger point. The bigger point is this is a way that they're going to try to make money, and they weren't honest with us about it, right? So they went about it, and they decided to be completely honest. They said, oh, there won't be microtransactions. There's none in the game, you know, and they come out with them later. I mean, I guess I should have known with the Wampa coin selection and everything, but I thought maybe they did this, you know, as a way, if you play well, you know, you get things. But now, you know, there's... I mean, what does it mean when you get these things now? I mean, people could just think, hey, you know, he could have bought them and I can buy them too. What does it mean? There's nothing to this. And that just takes away the whole point of competitive gaming in general. But on top of that, like, it is a sneaky way to try to suck more money out of a consumer. And even as a libertarian, I think that's wrong. And I don't like microtransactions, like, in general, like, they're not great. I mean, I personally, even when I play games with microtransactions, I never do them because I think that they're insane to a degree. Like, and I'm not calling by any means for the government or anything like that to say, oh, you know, companies can't do this. That's ridiculous. No, the company, but I do call out and say this kind of practice is shady, and us as a consumer, we probably should not play it or not buy these kind of games if we think, and I don't think I'm going to play this game anymore. I mean, I might a little bit, but I definitely won't stream it. I will not get that support and spread the word of them supporting that kind of thing on the internet. I can't do it. Especially, like, if they had them in the beginning, I would be less mad. I mean, of course, like, microtransactions in general aren't great. They're not great things, but this is disgraceful, to say the least, to put them in after, you know, the good reviews came out and everything. After all that, they decide to put these things in. And I mean, I know I'm kind of rambling here, but understand that this is not scripted or anything. Like, this is just my first reaction to seeing this nonsense. Like, and again, I heard it that they were going to be doing it, but I just hoped that they would call back on it after all the backlash that came out as soon as they announced it. But I guess that's not the case. And like, there's just a little bit of, you know, they're trying to suck money out of you by saying, oh, you can pay for this thing instead of, you know, you can pay instead of working for it. And like, here's the thing, I get it, and there is the option that you don't have to do it, and that's fine, and that's great. You know, I wouldn't do it, I never do in these things, and that's a fair argument. It is, but at the same time, you know, it makes earning them almost meaningless because someone go and buy them. It makes competitiveness almost meaningless. It takes the whole point out of competitive gameplay in general, and I mean, that's a problem on top of, you know, and usually besides hardcore, you know, old Crash fans, think about who this game is targeted towards: kids, getting kids in the young, and kids that are impatient and they want to go and get the thing right away, and they're going to go to their parents to get in the way, and if they don't have money, they're going to nag and nag and nag until they, you know, get the one. And that's not the kid's fault, you know. I mean, kids don't know, you know, that, oh, this, you know, that, you know, my parents could be struggling with money or whatever, or not. You know, they don't know any of that. You know, they're kids. It is what it is, and that's what this game's geared towards. And here's the thing, again, I'll say it again, I don't think the government should stop it and say, Activision, you can't do this. That's ridiculous. But I do think us older, you know, should speak up against it, at least, you know, come out here, speak on Twitch, speak on YouTube, speak wherever you want. And I know I'm not a big streamer by any means of the word, or a big YouTuber by any means of the word, you know, but I still think if I can reach one person with this, anyone that hears it, that's just, you know, how it is, you know, that's how I feel about it. And I'm honestly outraged. This game was one of my favorite games when it came out. I was like, yo, let's go, remake of, you know, a great game of all time, Crash Team Racing. And, you know, they did a great job remaking it, and like, now it's really hard for me to even want to play it because I just saw this and I'm just like, I don't have enough words to like describe how ridiculous this actually is. It is saying to all the consumers that we're just here to take your money. It's not saying that, oh, we made a good product and you go ahead, you know, you buy the product at first, and, you know, and here's the thing, I'm not even against regular DLC or anything. You add more to, you know, to add to the story, you know, pay, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, it makes sense. They add more to the story, they get, you know, but these are like skins and stuff, and like, in general, I don't really particularly like the fact when they put up skins that to pay for, but, you know, it's one thing if they do it at the beginning, or, you know, or if they have them in the store you can pay for them to choose. But like, when they have microtransactions on things that you could at one point get without them, and now you still can, but like, they're gonna, and I guarantee you they're gonna make it harder. Like, nothing was ever 9,000 before this, right? Wamba coins, and I guarantee these prices are going to start to change. You know, it's just the next thing that's coming, and it's going to make it harder to grind to get them, to make more and more people want to pay. And here's the thing, it's a snowball effect. It is, you know, one person pays for it, you see another person sees that great thing that just came out, say, and they like, oh, I could pay for it too, and they pay for it, and they pay, and then everyone ends up with the same skins eventually, and that who cares? What's the word for? Everyone has it. What does that mean? Again, for me, it's like, what does that mean at that point? It makes it meaningless. The competitive nation's gone, and again, it's just really bad business. Try to squeeze more money out of you. And like, the thing is, like I said before, I don't think they should, again, be, you know, not allowed to do this, but I think we should start speaking with our wallets and not buy things like this, and never, and I implore anyone who sees this to not, if you're playing this game, don't buy these Wampa coins, just grind and get them yourself. You know, you feel more satisfied, and you won't be giving them more money for basically no reason, so they can make skins, you know, so they can make more skins. And that's where, again, they're not coming out with new game content besides tracks, you know, which was great. They're giving out these free DLC, and I thought it was great. But now they're putting in these microtransactions, and man, I I'm blown away. I really, it's a shame for the consumers, it's a shame for gamers, and this was supposed to be thrown back to not the way the games were originally. It's not like that, but you can unlock stuff, you can grind to unlock them. It's supposed to bring us back, a little bit PS2 days, PS1 days, like stuff like that, not modern, buy everything if you want it right now type attitude. And again, like I said, I'd be less mad, man, if they did it in the beginning, they were honest, but they lied. I mean, they flat out were just like, oh no, they're not in the game, but now we're putting them in after we get all the good reviews. It's fucked up. It's wrong. I don't care. And I hope by some miracle Activision sees it because this video, and I really, really do, because honestly, fuck them. Like, I don't care. Like, I really don't. And I know most people aren't going to see it, and that's fine too. Most people aren't going to see it, but if one person does and they see this, like, this is nonsense. This is absolute nonsense. Again, I'll say it again. Like, it's just unbelievable that they're adding these things at this point in the time. After they said they wouldn't, after pretty much coming out with the game, being like, oh, you can grind it and you can get anything you want, and you don't, and there's no chance of paying for it. And here's the thing, again, I'll say it again. Like, I'm not promoting saying, oh, government shouldn't let these things happen. No, but I'm promoting that we should probably speak up about it and say we don't like this. And I honestly will never stream this game again. I will not give them that support. I know I haven't streamed in a while, period, but at some point I will start streaming more again, but I will never stream this game again. I might not play it ever again. It's real possible. And even if I do, I will definitely never pay for these things. I don't have much else to say about it. I mean, like I said, this isn't going to be a full stream. It's just me telling you that I really just don't, like it. And Three Guys just came in. This will be on my YouTube if you want to watch the whole thing when I'm done. But I am just very, 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 very disappointed, I guess, at the way they did this. They're like, oh, yeah, we won't have them. You can get the stuff, you can unlock it like the old days, and now they're just going to be like, oh, here, pay for them again. What does that mean if you pay for it? Everyone pays for it, everyone has the same things. Doesn't mean anything for competition, means nothing for competitive play. When you have it, makes them mean nothing. On top of that, the game, besides people like me who are hardcore Crash fans from the beginning, it's geared towards kids, and they're gonna tell their parents, oh, I need this, and maybe if their parents struggle with money, they'll eventually still get them to pay for it. It's not the kids' fault. They're kids, they don't know if their parents are struggling, whatever. Again, like, all this, it's messed up. Again, I don't like microtransactions from the beginning, but in general, but at least if they had them from the beginning, at least they wouldn't be lying. This is the worst. Activision is going to all new kind of low, in my opinion. All right, guys. For the Three Guys in here, thank you for watching for the time that you have. I will stream eventually at some point. I'm also planning eventually on my YouTube to put up what I think about movies and games and stuff. My opinion on each one. But for now, till I don't know when that will be. That I'm writing a script for all that to script it out and make it good. But other than that, thank you guys for watching this a little bit. If you want to see the whole thing, if you didn't see the whole ththing, it'll be on YouTube within the next hour. But again, I'm really disappointed. Activision, fuck off. And everyone who's in here, have a great day and stay sexy.